Welcome to the Let's Talk Smiles podcast, the show dedicated to helping you live your best life with a smile. And now, sharing inside secrets to a Hollywood smile that will take your confidence level from 0 to 100 by the end of this podcast. Your host, the Queen of Smiles and Dentist to the Stars, Dr. Catrise Austin.
Hello, everybody. What's poppin'? Happy Wednesday and welcome to the Let's Talk Smiles podcast. I am your host, Dr. Catrise Austin. We are live here recording on Instagram. Shout out to all my Instagram fam. I see Miss Meganisms. I see Yaz. I see Hot Boy, Nina's Jewelry, my home girl. Who else I see? Katana, and they are ready to talk about this. Well, let me tell y'all what our show is today. Hey, Angie, at the lake. I'm not mad at you being at the lake, girl. I love me some lake. So today we're going to talk about the hot topic. Kodak Black, rapper Kodak Black, highlighted this week how he got his son, who is 7 years old, a diamond grill. A diamond grill, guys, 7 years old. So we're going to talk about it. I see Kevin Taylor, John is in the building, and we got someone that wants to talk about this subject. Listen, I feel that, 7 years old, and it's icy too. You know what I need to do? Hold on. I'm going to show the people. I'm going to show you guys soon what it looks like in case you didn't see it. But we got somebody that wants to go live. Miss Viola from Chicago is in the building. Kevin, I see you. My homie, I see you. Soul Boys Lifestyle is in the building. Oh, you were at the the legendary Harry Belafonte birthday party. I sponsored the gift bag for the legendary Harry Belafonte's 95th birthday, and I have someone here, Soul Boys Lifestyle, got the gift that I put in the gift bag. Yes, let me give you a applause for that. Hopefully you enjoy it. Yes. Does it look like this? Yes. So listen, I have someone that wants to go live. Let's talk about it. If you have an opinion about rapper Kodak Black giving his son, who's 7 years old, a diamond grill, let me know. I want to hear what your thoughts are. Is this cool? Is this the new trend for celebrity smiles and celebrity gifts, giving young kids grills? Now, I want to hear what y'all got to say about it. In the meantime, let me see if I can find a little video for you guys. It is all over YouTube. It's all in the blogs. Let me see if I can find you guys a video so you can see it, or at least a picture. I'm going to get you something. Hold on. And it's icy too. All right, y'all see that? If you're live here on Instagram, this is the grill. Bless this little boy's soul. He got the little tiny front teeth. Now, the two front teeth are definitely, all of the front teeth, well, gosh, this is kind of hard. If you find the picture, the two front teeth look like they're his permanent teeth. And by the age of 5, 6, 7, that's when you start to lose teeth and get the permanent teeth. Now, the two teeth on the side of the front ones, those kind of look like baby teeth. Those look like baby teeth, and it looks like he may not have those teeth for too long. So the question, hey, Colin, the question is, man, was this a terrible investment? Because some of those teeth are going to be coming out probably in the next year or two, 7, 8, 9. By the age of 12, you're going to have all of your permanent teeth. So, this looked like it costs a lot of money. I don't have the price. I tried to get the jeweler to come on live with me to get some more details, but Miss Viola said, I don't understand that. Listen, I don't understand it either, because if you look at the video, man, I'm going to find the video for you guys. If you look at the video of him getting the grills put in, he does not look happy at all. He's like, Dad, I'd rather have a Xbox. Dad, I'd rather have a iPad, right? Right. So I am, Thomasina says, if my son's dad got my son that, I would just laugh. Listen, I would cry because that money, if you just going to throw money away, listen, that could have been in my fund or the kids' college fund, something. So no, someone says, is that permanent? It is not permanent. This is the same type of removable grill that adults get. Yep, it's a Black Mall says it's a removable grill. So here's the thing, guys. I just did some research. And shout out to, I saw Evelyn Johnson toasted up with almonds. Listen, I did some research, and here's a interesting fact. The American Dental Association actually says that there are no studies that will confirm that wearing a grill is unhealthy for the mouth. Listen, love is true, Sasha. What up, though? The ADA, the American Dental Association, says that there are no studies that say that wearing a grill is harmful for the teeth. So should we be tripping? I know. I was surprised by that. I was very surprised. They also, however, said that there's no studies that show the long-term effects of using a grill. So we don't know either way. There's no studies to say, hey, they're terrible. There's no studies to say, if 10 years from now, what the teeth are going to be like. There's no studies about that too. So somebody needs to do some grill research. Yes, we need some scientists, some dentist, this board that needs to do a study on diamond grills and gold grills. So we got to get that popping. But as of now, there's no long-term effects. Now, so my biggest concern here, and if you guys want to weigh in, I see some doctors coming in. If you want to weigh in on this topic, I want to hear what you think about it. Is this crazy? Is this the craziest thing that you've ever seen a 7-year-old get? Or are you kind of cool with it? If the dad has the money, you know what? Go for it. What are you thinking? How you doing, Norman?
Oh, Lord, I didn't know I was going to be on.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm great.
What do you think about this? Kodak Black giving his son, 7 years old, a grill.
Well, I don't really care for the trend, but I always try to stay abreast of
what's going on. Exactly.
So we can talk about it with our children.
Exactly.
And Kodak Black, he's from right where my church is.
Oh, really?
He grew up.
Ah.
Yeah, so those trends are catchy.
Yes. Now, if you had a 7-year-old son or daughter and they came to you and said, Dad, I want a grill, what would you say?
It's not the right time.
Not the right time. What age do we think it's appropriate to get a grill or any kind of like piercing, grill, anything that is optional but fashionable? Is it wait till they get to high school, 15, 16, 17, or do they need to be 18 and a grown person before they get those kind of things?
You talking personal?
If your personal, let's just say if your personal son or daughter came to you, what age? If they said, Dad, when can I get one?
When he leaves the house.
Okay, they need to be green. You said when you get out the house and you can make your own decisions.
That's it.
You're not buying one. What about ears pierced? Are you nose piercing? Anything like that?
Well, ears pierced. I mean, I'm okay with maybe around 18.
Okay.
Well,
grown. You are.
My ears pierced when I go to college.
Okay. So you are basically saying your children need to be grown before they do grown stuff.
Definitely.
Okay, you know what? I'm not mad.
I'm understanding, but I'm still a little old school.
You know what? But I love that you said that you want to stay abreast of what the trends are.
Definitely.
Are you listening to the music of today? What the kids are listening to?
Oh yeah, I preach about it all the time.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. You find messages in today's music, and then you relate it to your congregation.
Yeah, you have to.
I love that.
Yeah. So, yeah, I would say, when they get out the house, that's when they can make their own decisions. But until then, I would ask them to try to get to understand why they need to hold off for a little bit.
Okay. Hey, I love it. I love it. When you get grown, people, the moral of the story is when you get grown, you can do what you want with your body. Okay.
All right.
Well, nice talking to you. Thank you for tuning into the Let's Talk Smiles podcast. I love talking to my people, and have an amazing rest of your week.
You too.
Thank you. God bless. I love it. I love it. Is there anybody on this live that believes that a 7-year-old, it's okay for them to do, be fashionable? It's cute. Oh, look at the little teeth. And anybody, make sure you just X out of the screen when you get a chance.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean,
let's see. There we go.
Thank you.
X out at the upper right-hand corner. There we go. Dr. Sean Shapiro is in the building. Listen, I want to know, is there anybody else? Let me see if I can find someone else. I want to speak to a doctor. Is there a doctor in the house that wants to share? Let me see. Let me just see if I can get Dr. Sean Shapiro, who just joined in, to talk about, is it okay for Kodak Black to give his 7-year-old son a grill? Diamond grills. I don't know how much this thing cost, but it looked like it cost like $100,000, maybe $2. It was iced out. Let me see if I could get you that picture again. For those of you guys who don't know what we're talking about this young man. Look at that. 7 years old. His dad gave him a diamond grill. And, if you watch the video, he is, he's like, it's cool. It's cool. It's cute. But I'd rather have like an iPad or an Xbox. I'm just saying. Hey, I see a couple people joining in. Let me see. Let me see if I I need someone else to weigh in on this. I'm just going to invite as many people as I can get to see who wants to talk about this. Look at there. Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing today? Do you have braces?
Yes.
Ooh, how long have you been wearing your braces?
Since last May.
How much longer you got?
Maybe about 7 months. The doctor said I just went last week and got everything tightened.
I remember getting the braces tightened, baby. You can't really eat for the first day, right?
Yeah, I'm getting skinny. I love it.
So not only, let me find out, this is your diet, your summertime, your hot girl. This is your hot girl summer body and your smile.
Exactly.
Listen.
Yes. I just took my bands out because I was eating something, but I'm on the bands now.
Okay. Man.
And Lord, those bands hurt.
They really do. They really do.
Yes.
Now, why did you go for traditional braces? Did you have the option of doing Invisalign?
Well, a lot of cosmetic dentists are pushing Invisalign because of the price. And they're like, oh, get Invisalign. But when I went to my dentist, who's also my orthodontics, he was very honest in fixing my bite. And he said, that's not an option for you.
Mm-hmm.
You need to go with traditional braces, and my retainer after braces will be Invisalign.
There we go. That's what
right.
yeah.
So Yeah, it is what it is.
That's all
I
right.
wear glasses. I'm just ugly Betty for about a year or
You
two,
still
but
cute. What's up, Sherry? I see you.
Hey, Dr.
thank you,
Catrice, how
doctor.
are you doing?
I'm doing
Hi.
Hi,
good.
Sherry.
Welcome to.
Hi. I'll make sure I turn on my video next time.
No problem. I just want to hear your lovely voice. What do you ladies think about this Kodak Black getting the 7-year-old son a grill? What do y'all think about this?
I don't think it looks good at all. It's not even cute. Like no.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he's too young for that. He's
He's
too
way
young.
too young.
Yeah, he
That's
should
too
wait
soon.
until the parents should wait until he's older so that he can decide to get that if he wants. That's my thought.
I wonder. We don't know the backstory. I wonder if maybe the kid asked for it, or do you think
But I wonder, will it bother or stunt the growth of his teeth as he grows older?
No,
Because he won't be able to wear it in 3 years.
He may, because 4 of those teeth look like baby teeth. It looks like on the top, at least. It looks like the 2 front ones are permanent, and then the other surrounding teeth are baby teeth. By the age of 12, all of those teeth are going to be falling out. So I guess, I was saying, oh, that's a bad investment. You're just wasting the money. But I guess you can turn those. Can you turn in grills? Like, is that something you could trade in? Something that's been in the mouth?
If something, I don't know.
Well, I mean,
we see some crazy. I live in Vegas. We see some crazy stuff at the pawn shop.
Okay. I'm like, you come in, it's been all in the mouth. I mean, what we gonna do? You be like,
I've seen gold teeth. I've seen gold teeth at the pawn shop.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God! Like they have been in somebody's mouth. I don't know about this, Sherry.
I don't know about that either.
Something has been in somebody's mouth, and I'm gonna buy it and put it in my mouth.
I'm definitely not doing that.
Maybe he'll turn it into a chain. Maybe he'll turn it into something different when he gets older.
You know what? That is a possibility. Or all the diamonds. You could, the kid can hold on to the grill, and it could be worth something down the line.
Right. Dr. Catrice, can I just add, because I know we have a few of my followers that are from the Caribbean and from Belize listening.
Yes.
So I just want them to know that you are Cardi B's dentist, right?
Yes, I am Cardi B's dentist. Yes, and who else have I worked with? A$AP Rocky and A Boogie. And
every time I see a celebrity, I'm like, I wonder if that's Dr. Catrice patient.
You know what? There are some clients where people are like, I know you didn't do that. And then there's some people that it's like, I get that more.
When I saw Plies take his grill out, I was like, oh my God, Dr. Catrice did such a good job.
But I didn't do that one.
I know.
Yes, I know.
Now,
but that you're like, it's a good job. So she must have done it.
She must have did it. Yeah.
Hey, Sherry, you're in the Caribbean. Are grills and gold teeth, is that a trend over there?
Grills, not really a trend, but gold teeth, yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how expensive. I wonder if the going rate. And are they done by jewelers? A lot of times these things are done by jewelers. Are they done by dentists or jewelers over where you are?
Here, it's done by dentists. Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, jewelers actually put in the gold teeth?
Yeah, the jeweler. Yeah, people, Kodak Blacks.
Wow. Yeah. Scared to go to a jeweler.
That's, all of these jewelers are doing teeth. So the person that did this grill for Kodak Black's son was a jeweler, and I was trying to get him on this live. Yeah. So you go to the jeweler, you get a molding done. They know how to do the moldings, or they may have you do the moldings, which are easy, and they design the grill there. Yeah. Yep. So that's probably one of it's been done for so long, but that is one of the things I'm like, when you're getting dental stuff done, ideally I would love for it to be done in a dental office setting, but it's been done by jewelers for so long that it's become the common thing. So, but I love that you're in Trinidad, right, Sherry?
I am in Belize.
Oh, you're in Belize.
Yes,
Ooh.
I am in Belize.
Ooh.
So
Man.
whenever you decide to make a trip, let me know.
We just opened up over here now. We can do some things. We can get on planes. It's a lot easier now. So I would love to. I've been to Belize. No, I have not been to Belize. I have not been to Belize. And
You should come.
I should come. What you doing next weekend? No. What you doing? What's the weather like over in Belize right now?
It's approaching the Easter weather, so your spring break, it's really warm.
Okay.
It is really warm.
Ooh.
Yes, this is the best time to visit.
Really?
Yeah, so you should come.
I wonder our plane tickets. Is there a primary airline that flies over to Belize?
We have several airlines that travel to Belize. AA. We do have Delta, Southwest, United.
Okay.
Several airlines.
All of the major. Okay. Well,
all of the major airlines.
Listen, you're gonna get a DM with me saying, "Hey, what are some good days to come in?" I see Barbara Sanchez in the building. Hello, Barbara. Nice to have you at the Let's Talk Smiles podcast. Yes, I would love to come over there.
Yes, just message me. I'll look out for
your
message.
Got it. Thank you so much for tuning in and weighing in on the Kodak Black Grill. And
have a good night.
I will talk to you soon.
Definitely.
All right. Thank you to Sherry. Me So Blessed got a phone call, so she got kicked out of the conversation. Hey, if you are on this podcast and you have a word to say about Kodak Black getting his son a grill, I'm going to invite you to join me and let's talk about it. Hello.
Hey again.
Let me see. I'm waiting for your face to come on. So yes, we were talking. There we go. So there we go. So when you get the braces off, you want to make sure that hopefully there's no white spots or brown spots. One of the things you want to just make sure you're cleaning very, very well. So when you get, you get those off, then maybe all you got to do is whiten those babies and you are going to be in good shape.
Yes, I've been like my water pick, that's my best friend.
Oh my God. The water pick, yes. I'm going to give an applause to the water pick, because for those of
I have a portable one, and then I have one here at the house. Yes.
Yes. Well,
I gotta have it.
Those are like, I always describe it as the car wash of the smile. It's literally like a hose, and you can use it to get around your braces. You could use it for your dental implants, cleaning around your bridges. And for those of you who are not really big string flossers, this is the next best thing to cleaning your teeth and getting below the gums. So a water pick is your friend. And they're like 40. How much are the water picks these days?
The one I got from Amazon, the portable one was like $25.
Really?
And then the one I have here at the house was like $35.
Okay, that's
not that bad. Not that bad.
You got to invest in your smile. You have to. It is worth it. It is worth it. So, man, how's your week been so far?
So far, so good. I'm a little tired. I work like crazy. I need to get with you, Dr. Catrise, because your class that you have on moving into working, with more influential people, I need to start.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be doing another seminar the first week of April on the 5 strategies to get noticed and create a celebrity brand. So you want to get some more celebrity clients, that kind of stuff, get your brand out there. I'm going to be rolling out ways that you can get news articles and get your YouTube videos and actually just blast all over Google. I'm rolling that out in the next couple weeks for any entrepreneur, influencer, anybody that's looking to get noticed and get some publicity. Oh boy, I am working on some stuff that's going to blow you
I have one client right now who is pretty... I'll DM you some information. He's pretty influential.
Okay, awesome.
And he wants me to travel. I'm a little nervous about that. just a little bit.
Well, don't. Yeah, I think it's cool. If you're still nervous, wear your mask and life is good. I see my homie George Forte is in the building. Yes. Out in Vegas doing big things. So anybody else want to weigh in on Kodak Black getting this little innocent little 7-year-old? Let me see if I can pull that up. I can't pull the picture up. The 7-year-old son.
I hope he doesn't wear it to school.
Oh man, now you know these days people are getting jumped and it's the wild wild west. I don't know how things are, but there is crime all over the place in New York and some major cities. So you are
all over the United States. It's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Actually.
It's kind of cray. So you are right. If I am Kodak Black's parent, either one, mom or dad, you are wearing that grill around me. When we go out to an event or we're together, then you can wear it.
He should have got him a chain instead of a grill.
But you know, he was Mr. Icy and he was trying to do this celebrity thing. I hope this doesn't become a trend, even though I said earlier that the American Dental Association has actually reported that there is no study that reveals that wearing a grill is harmful for your teeth. So, the American Dental Association actually gives it the thumbs up. They also say that there's no long-term studies of the effects of wearing a grill for many years as well. So it's like wear it at your own risk. And really, as long as your teeth you're not putting it on teeth that are already chipped and cracked. You're not putting them on teeth that have gum disease for sure, and you're not putting them on teeth that have obvious cavities. It's a fashion statement.
What about people that get the permanent stones in their teeth?
Yeah, well, I have to tell you, there is a young man by the name of A$AP Rocky that came to me for that very procedure, and I put like 120 something stones. Ooh. It took like 10 hours to do.
Oh my God.
And it was a job. And he knows that he's a fashion guy and he had brand deals. So if you see a picture of him, his diamonds are only on the back and side molars. So only when he smiles big. Now, did I have to do some alteration of his teeth for those diamonds to adhere to those teeth? Yes. And he was perfectly aware of that. So it's one of those things. Yeah. I wouldn't recommend there's no, just like the American Dental Association said, there's no studies as to how long those diamonds are going to stay in your mouth. And those diamonds are not cheap. I mean, he brought big yellow ones.
Having something permanent back there. Like my braces, they irritate me sometimes, but I know they're coming off one day.
Yeah.
But, something permanent, I don't think I could do it.
Yeah, because unless you set them really deep inside the tooth where you don't feel it rubbing, you're going to feel a little rubbing. And I guess it's something that you get used to, like a nose piercing or a tongue piercing, something like that. But I wouldn't, it was A$AP. So, I did it. But I wouldn't, I said, I'm not doing it. First of all, it was too tedious. So I was like, this will not be a everyday service that I offer. A$AP, and congratulations to A$AP Rocky and Rihanna.
Yes.
I love her pregnancy style. She is not, she's letting the belly hang out.
She is so fashion forward. Listen, and so she is really glowing. I love it.
She is glowing. Yes. That baby.
Do you follow comedian Tony Baker?
I do. Did he do a video?
He keeps saying, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I have to hear her say it. I'm like, really, Tony?
You can see it, okay? She is showing you.
She's saying it every day. She's saying it real loud.
Listen, that baby is going to be cute. All I know, that baby is going to be gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Yes. Oh, so I'm glad.
I think she made A$AP Rocky look handsome because I never really paid attention to him before. But now that he's with Rihanna, it's like, oh, okay, I see it. Okay.
Now he has built his whole brand on being jiggy and swaggy, and a lot of women found him to be very attractive. He has, being in this presence, I'm gonna tell you, two people being in their presence, their swag just oozed. Number one, it was A$AP Rocky. Number two, that damn Ray J. If you ever been,
really?
Girl, I get it now. Because when I was around him, I was like, you feel like he's got that kind of that swag, that like, I was like,
and a lot of men that you think are not handsome or it's the swag.
It's the swag. It's the swag. Because people are, okay, so I don't know if this is the case for like Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson, because, I think he's a, He
don't have no swag.
There is something.
He got something else.
There is something that he's got.
There's something else.
Maybe
I think I know what it is.
Well, can a person have a good personality and the personality makes them cute? They may not be. Yes. They may not be like physically.
Have you ever been around someone for a long period of time, and then when you actually like have a conversation with them, you're like, oh okay,
yeah,
okay,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
I think that's what happened with Pete Davidson and Kim. I think first of all, they were doing those scenes on SNL, and all you need is one little fake kiss scene, and boom, some people can get you on the kiss right there.
Oh, he better be careful though. Kanye is not having it.
Child. Listen, he is letting it be known. But he's not having it while he has like multiple girlfriends.
Lookalike Kim Kardashian lookalike girlfriend.
Yeah, except for the one that he just dumped. But the one, what's her name? Megan Fox. Here's the thing about Megan Fox. She got her and her girlfriend's Birkin bags. Like, that was a win for her. At least they only dated for like a month, but they all
to carry around a car. Those Birkin bags are the same price as a car.
Well, thank you. I can resell that Birkin bag. Thank you, Kanye West. Right. And my girlfriends, thank you too. That's all I'm saying. Not bad for dating. Listen, you date somebody for a month and you get that. That was a
Yeah, I've dated somebody for a year and didn't get a Birkin bag.
Didn't get nothing close to a Birkin bag. Nothing.
Louis wallet. Nothing.
So, yeah, give me something. Hey, I have one of my favorite teenpreneurs in the building. Lip Ease is in the building. You know what? She's a teen. Let me see if I can get her. I want to hear from the youth. Hey,
I ordered from her before. I ordered her product.
Yes, she is. Her lip scrub. Listen,
yes, I love it.
The peppermint lip scrub. I got the cherry one before. Hello.
Hey, Becky.
How you doing? We are raving about your amazing products, your family business. And your lips, we're getting out of winter. My lips be taking a beating. I don't know about y'all out there. Yes. My lips be taking a beating.
I love your lip scrub. It really works.
Thank you so much.
It is.
I gotta send Doctor some more because she I think it was another teeth she done made. So I'm definitely send you another one, Doc. So you can try that one out.
The last one I got was cherry, and the thing is, I be eating. Don't let me be hungry, and it kind of touch my tongue or something.
Dr. Catrise, I tried to share it with my niece.
Oh, she was eating it. I know she was.
It was missing for like 2 days.
Girl, half the bottle was gone.
Right. I say that because it was another young lady that told me she have some younger kids, and she said that they didn't sit there and ate it like it was candy. I'm like, oh my God. I mean, it's nothing to harm anyone.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like, oh my God, they sit there and ate.
It's like you know what? If I can describe, it's like a candy cane that's ground up, or I don't.
I like it.
So, speaking of kids, what do you think about Kodak Black getting his 7-year-old son a diamond grill? 7 years old, iced out mouth. Your mouth is like, wait, her face.
I didn't hear about that one.
Oh, yes.
Black is he's unattractive. I don't really fool with him, but
you know what?
He's unattractive.
I didn't know. And he's 7 years old.
The son is 7 years old. It was his birthday recently, and Kodak Black gave his son for his birthday a grill, iced out diamonds, blingy blingy, all of that, just like his dad, like father, like son. It must have cost. How much you think that grill had to cost? Like
$150,000.
Bottom and top. Wow. Yeah, I'm going with at least 100,000.
I said 150,000.
50, about 50, yeah.
150.
150. Yeesh.
Yeah, for top and bottom, that's a lot of diamonds.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
That's a lot. I wonder how his teeth look up under there.
That's what I was questioning. From the video, it looked like they were healthy, but and not full of cavities. And that's the biggest thing. I was sharing with the audience earlier that the American Dental Association actually reported that there's nothing harmful. There's no studies to say wearing a grill will cause harm to your teeth. So from a health perspective and dental perspective, we don't have anything that says, it's going to do damage.
Right.
We just want to make sure anybody that's wearing a grill that you clean it, that you're supposed to soak it in. You can put like a little bit of hydrogen peroxide and water and just let it soak. Because if you're wearing it all day.
Would they soak in like Polydent? Would they soak it in something like that?
You could do that, or just if you get your little cheap little bottle of peroxide and do 50% water, 50% peroxide, and then take your toothbrush and clean off the diamonds, and you're golden.
But as a 7-year-old, like I can imagine him trying to eat with it on, or
this is why I'm saying the kid cannot wear that appliance.
It's so funny though, Doc, you say that, because I literally have a 6-year-old, and I can't dare think that this little dude at 7 would even say, "Hey,
would you like a diamond grill?
You want a diamond grill?"
Oh.
And that
oh, look at there! Oh,
so cute!
Oh, so cute!
I love it.
Okay, now he could probably hide that.
Right. That's why he wants the grill. He wants the grill to hide those missing teeth.
But think about it, Doc. This little boy that's 7 years old, his Kodak Black just got his little son. He just got growing his son.
That's what we were talking about. It looks like they're on the upper 6 front teeth and the lower 6 front teeth, and it looks like just the 2 front teeth are permanent and the rest are baby teeth. So what do you do when those teeth? I guess you just wear it. You still wear the grill.
He'll be coming to you in less than a decade.
Listen.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Have you ever? Who did his teeth? Who did Kodak Black teeth?
There's a jeweler. I gotta let me find the jeweler's name. He is in.
His little teeth was ate up.
Yeah.
Oh, Kodak Black.
Mm-hmm. Like they had to shave it off or something.
You cracked me up. You said he's not attractive. I don't mess with him.
Listen, she just said it out, and she was like, "I don't care who see it."
One Kodak Black song, not one.
Me neither.
I cannot tell a lie. I don't either.
There's a lot of these guys out here. I'm like, who? What? I guess I'm getting old.
We are getting old. The jeweler is Joseph the Jeweler. Joseph the Jeweler is in. He is in Oakland Park, Florida, and you can see. Let me see.
Florida, you can get anything. You can get a diamond in your forehead if you want. Who was that had a diamond in his forehead?
Oh, and I think it got stolen too, right? Or he got jacked.
Yeah, a crowd beat him up and took it out.
That white. Well, he's not white.
No, he was black, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he was black.
Yeah, it was like a $14 million diamond or something.
Right.
He had embedded in his forehead.
I'm gonna Google diamond in forehead. Here we go.
I like my face. I don't want to.
Lil Uzi got the diamond in the head, and Was brief. Okay. It looks like, it was 24. Oh my God. It was 24 million diamond in his forehead. $24 million.
Do you know how many Africans we could have fed with $24 million?
Wow.
In your head.
Little easy in your head.
How planning with Santi is a financial advisor. I'm sure planning with Santi is like this. That was the dumbest investment. Listen,
that's not even an investment.
That's just dumb.
Money. He could have burned that in the fireplace.
That's crazy.
Jesus, 24 million. What? That's general wealth money. You are.
He could have bought apartment buildings and had residual
lifetime.
So much.
I hope that he has triple that. That's the only way. I mean, you got to have like triple that, and none of your family members better be suffering. They better everybody in your family. Generational
wealth.
Yes.
Generational wealth.
With that, what is it? How can he pass that down? Like,
he can't. You know what? I want to get this diamond put into my son's head when he turns 8.
Right. Y'all, Kodak Black, you did not hear that. Because that'll be the next trend. That'll be the next trend that he does.
So this little boy is at school and all of that with that. If he even
that's what I said. I hope he doesn't get beat up at school. Or I mean, it's just so many crazy people out here.
Yeah.
You know, somebody is envious. They're like, oh, I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that grill out of his mouth. Like they can do anything with it.
Does his son need protection now? Like, you might need a little bodyguard.
Look, he said, you know how many children you can set up with custodial IRAs, 529 plans, and PLI accounts. Jesus.
Man. Whew. I'm gonna call Lil Uzi and I'm gonna call Kodak Black and be like, "What is you doing? What you doing?"
Uzi, somebody took the diamond. A crowd surrounded him.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Are you serious?
I don't know if he retrieved it, but I remember when that happened to him. Come on.
You know what? If he was in my presence, I would have let me quit. I was like, I would have got Kodak Black. Shoot.
Right. Lil Uzi, I will slap the dog. Or
Lil Uzi, yeah. Jeez Louise.
That is so sad.
That's funny.
We got to make wise. Well, first of all, before you got on Lip Ease, we were talking about how we got to instill in our kids a normalcy, even if they're come from a wealthy family. You need to know how to take out some garbage. You need to know how to cook some basic meals, like basic survival. Right. No, Greater Antioch, it is 24 million, not 2.4 million, 24 milli.
Wow. Mm-hmm. He thought it was Iron Man. He thought it was Iron Man.
Listen. Listen.
Oh God, maybe I should have gave him some common sense.
Do these people have advisors around, or I think what it is, some celebrities, some influential people, there's nothing you can do to control what they're going to do.
Imagine if that person is paying you 10%, you're going to be the yes man. You're not going to come up against them.
Yeah. Give me my 10, and I'm gonna be quiet. And then what did they? I'm gonna be.
You look great with the diamond in your forehead. You should get it. What color are you gonna get?
Yes, let me pick it out for you.
Let me go with you.
Let me go with you. Maybe I will get a little diamond on the side myself.
Yes, exactly.
They do surround themselves with men. Yeah. If you have an opinion about rapper Kodak Black giving his son, who's 7 years old, a diamond grill, let me know. I want to hear what your thoughts are. Is this cool? Is this the new trend?
Let me address that. The question a couple of ways. You asked about Kodak Black making a grill for a 7-year-old. I think that's absolutely insane. As we both know, you've got deciduous teeth
underneath the baby teeth,
or you've already got primary teeth possibly coming through. To put a grill on top of it, especially hard metal, is absolutely insane, because God knows what damage you'll do to either primary dentition or even deciduous dentition. Being made of metal, there's absolutely no give to them. If they're made incorrectly, if they're made incorrectly, it can do severe damage. I've seen on many occasions, even actors, A-list actors, have had damage done to their teeth by having metal work done or a grill done by somebody that's just not qualified. And the damage that can be done, as you know, biting down on a piece of metal is you can break a tooth off, snap it off at the gum line.
Very easy. So your recommendation in terms of using grills would be to not eat with a grill in your mouth, number one?
Correct. Grills are exactly that. They're for show.
They're for show.
They're not for function. If you're going to have a grill made, I came up with something many, many years ago that we've been using in the film and television industry called a safety grill, and that is basically what we've come up with is a way to make metal grills, but to put a plastic liner inside it. So in other words, your teeth they're encased in a very, very thin layer of plastic, and then you put the metalwork on top of it. Now, what that does, it saves any kind of abrasion
to the porcelain or to your natural teeth,
your natural enamels.
So that's like for our patients that grind their teeth, we do something called a hard, soft night guard sometimes, where it's soft in the inside and harder on the outside. That's similar to what you can do with a grill. You can put a soft lining on the inside to protect the teeth.
Absolutely. It has to be constructed in such a way that it encompasses the soft lining. But what the soft lining actually does, it protects the enamel of the teeth. And as you know, a lot of people have spent a lot of money on their mouths with veneer, with porcelain caps, with all sorts of restorative and dental beautification. And to go ahead and to put, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 worth of porcelain veneers and bridge work at risk because somebody's putting something metal on top of your teeth.
Or your own teeth. That if something happens to it, it's going to cost you $20,000 or $30,000.
Exactly. And I see so many people advertising, get a grill here. They'll send you a kit. To take your own. You send it to them. I can't think of anything more scary except perhaps a do-it-yourself surgery kit for someone who wants to take it.
All right, let's talk about the process. Okay, someone takes the moldings and they do this at home, or you go to a jeweler is what Kodak Black and a lot of the celebrities, they're going to Johnny Dang and the guy that did Kodak Blacks and tracks in New York or wherever. These jewelers are doing the design. What goes into the process of making a grill, and why shouldn't someone go to a jeweler versus going to your dentist? Why don't people go to dentists to get these things done?
Well, let's put it this way. Would you go to a plumber to have a roof put on your house?
That would be a no.
Exactly.
Well, the jeweler has the jewels, so maybe that's why people are thinking, if I'm going to design this, the jeweler is going to know about, the type of diamonds I need. The dentist is not going to know any of that stuff, so I need to go to the jeweler to get this appliance made.
Absolutely, and a jeweler does have an absolute place in constructing these pieces when they want to put inset diamonds and things like that. However, the impressions need to be done by a licensed, qualified dental professional. The fitting has to be done, should be done by a qualified dental professional. And let's put it this way. If there is somebody that does both, if you're a jeweler and you have a dental background and you're quite conversant with taking impressions, how to, blocking out undercuts, how not to get how not to get things stuck in people's mouths.
So in layman's terms, sometimes your bone structure, there's crevices and things when we're taking the moldings. So, or you have like on the tongue side, you have this bony growth called tori, things that get in the way of you making a good, easy molding. And if it's being done by someone that's not a licensed dentist, even as a lab tech, you're technically not supposed to be like doing impressions and moldings on people's teeth, right? You need a dentist.
You're absolutely correct. The reason I do it is I'm a special effects artist, and what we do for the studios is considered makeup. Now, we use acrylics. Now I have also made grills, but like I said to you, I came up with an idea called a safety grill, which metal does not contact the talent's teeth, which is a way of protecting their teeth, protecting their bridge work, protecting whatever their own natural enamel from anything being chipped, scraped, or damaged in any way.
That is a great idea.
Patient safety is
number one.
It is number one, and unfortunately, there are a lot of people out there that don't necessarily buy that or that don't necessarily realize that. And I think a lot of the consumers that are buying grills don't necessarily realize the risks that they are putting themselves in and the potential damage that they are potentially could be doing to their teeth.
Now, I did a little research before I got on today, and the American Dental Association says that there's no studies that they found that would prohibit or that confirm that having a grill in your mouth can cause damage. They also said that there's no studies that confirm that the long-term use of wearing a grill does not cause harm. So it's kind of like, right now we can't say that it does harm, but we can't say if you wear a grill for 5 years or 10 years that, it's not going to have any harmful effects. But they are not on their website. They are not saying don't get a grill because they're harmful for your teeth. That is not the message that they're sending. And I was very surprised by that.
Quite frankly, I'm actually shocked that the ADA has come
I was pretty shocked too. I thought they were going to mention that maybe your teeth could get chipped or make sure that you don't have cavities or, something, but let's
put it this way. You as a dental professional know the damage that can be done by an out of occlusion crown.
If we put a crown or veneer in or implant crown in, and if it's not setting in your mouth properly, yes, exactly. Your crown can crack, your teeth can crack, things can happen. So imagine putting this grill over your teeth and what could happen, particularly if you didn't go to a dentist, you don't know if you have cavities between your teeth where you can't see, you don't know if you have gum disease, if you're going to be loosening your teeth by wearing these grills, you just don't know. So I would say if you're even thinking about it, make sure that you go see your dentist first.
Absolutely.
Make sure that you have x-rays, your gums are healthy, there's no cavities, there's no little micro cracks, any kind of fractures in your teeth, that if you wear this grill and you're functioning with this grill, that it could cause some type of damage. We don't want that. Right. What goes behind making a grill? Let's say, I'm imagining you have a jeweler and they make the molding. Are they sending it, do you think, to a dental lab technician like yourself, or who's making the grills, you think?
To make a gold grill, to do a gold casting it's not difficult.
Okay.
Once you put down your wax pattern on your model, you would go ahead, wax up your grill, whichever design you wanted to. You would sprue it with casting wax. You would go ahead and invest it, burn it out, and then go ahead and either centrifugal cast in gold.
There's all machines that do all of this stuff, right, for the most part.
It's actually, gold casting is still pretty much a hand. It's still done a lot by hand.
Oh, okay.
We've been doing it. It's the same procedure that
as
you would
doing a crown,
like making a gold crown.
Okay.
As you well remember from back in dental school when you had to, wax a gold crown.
Oh God, you're taking me back. Those were nightmares of waxing, designing, hand sculpting with wax, creating a crown, and then we cut the details in it, and then you get it in the oven and all of that stuff. Oh my God. So what about when you're adding like the diamond encrusted? What is the process of doing that?
A lot of times with the diamond encrusted pieces, it's actually not diamonds. A lot of pieces are used. They use flatbacks, which are like CZs.
What is that?
A cubic zirconia.
Oh, okay.
A lot of times they're not real diamonds, and a lot of grills, when they make the facials, we have special burrs that we can cut into the facings of the grill to make it look like there's crushed diamonds in there, but it's the way that the metal is cut. Now, a lot of the jewelers do these, and they do some marvelous work in conjunction, with making grills. But any jewelers out there, I would thoroughly recommend that they work in conjunction with a dentist or a dental professional. To construct these pieces for the safety of the patient. As you can only imagine if you were to bite down and you've got a grill on your front 6 teeth, you go ahead and bite down. You've got no posterior support, so all of a sudden your teeth are going to want to close, and you've got this big lump of gold or metal in the front. You're going to bite down. You're likely to smash your lower front teeth.
Yeah, so when you have an appliance in your mouth, the goal is for it to be balanced. And when you have this extra grill in your mouth, your back teeth and your front teeth are probably not able to close like we need it to be balanced. And the risk is that you can chip your teeth, and that's what we're talking about. Texture Denture Studs said CZs for a nice shine. Yes.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, believe me, I've made a lot of them. We did them for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Oh wow!
We did all the gold teeth on that, but that was all done in conjunction with a safety grill, so that
no damage. How much would you say some of the grills that you see, like what Kodak Black son just got as a gift as a 7-year-old? How much you think something like that would run to get those grills?
I have got no idea what the jewelers are charging. I don't know what they're charging to mount the diamonds in them, because what you've basically got to do, you've got to cast the gold first.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have to set the diamonds in afterwards. You have to make some type of setting.
How long does it normally take to make something like that?
My guys, we could turn around gold teeth, gold grills usually within a week.
Okay. It's a lot of manpower. If you're adding diamonds, I'm assuming that's all done by hand, like hand setting.
It's all hand set. Everything has to be handcrafted.
Well, I would imagine that's where the cost, if someone has to hand set, you're paying a lot for labor, right?
Exactly. And also, remember, you're also paying for those diamonds.
Then the diamonds.
To buy real diamonds, you've got to have them cut to fit. Then the grill has to be waxed up. Then it's got to be sprued, cast, burnt out, polished, fit down to the duplicate model. Then the diamonds have got to be set in there. Everything's got to be secure, because you can't obviously have diamonds falling out of the setting and people swallowing them.
Right.
Which is another whole issue with gold grills.
I mean, I'm assuming that these diamonds, let's say a half a carat diamond, how much could one?
I have no idea. I have never made a gold grill with real diamonds. We use flatbacks, which are either acrylic diamonds, or we go ahead and we cut the metal in such a way that it makes it look like there's crushed diamonds. But I've only ever done them with what we call flatbacks, and which is acrylic. We have ways of actually attaching the acrylic to the metal. So
man, I had a rapper, ASAP Rocky, came to me with diamonds for me to embed in his teeth directly, and I can only imagine. I know that his sister was my assistant at the time, and I know she dropped about 2 of them, and he was freaking out with the 2 little, and they were, they weren't the big ones that he brought. They were, kind of small, but he was like, you need to find them diamonds, whatever it was. It wasn't a small feat. Right. So I can imagine if you're doing a grill, and it took me, it was like 125 diamonds that I needed to embed in his teeth or something like that. That took me 10 hours to do. So I can only imagine doing a grill, what that would, how much manpower. Like that was the only person I did it on. I was like, I'm never doing this again because I don't have the patience and the skill to like really make sure that it's in the tooth. Because if you don't bury it in a certain depth, then...
When you did that, Catrise, what preparation were you doing to the tooth? And
I had to get him numb.
You're doing to adhere it to?
Yeah, I kind of, and this was all I had to explain to him. Like, this is not, like a dental procedure that I've done, that's tried and tested. So, I actually just, we got him numb and then drilled a little hole in the tooth about the thickness of the pointy part of the diamond. And I would test, how the diamond set inside the teeth. And he might be like, no, I want that one to set, a little bit deeper or whatever. And, it came with a little drilling and a little bonding it like we would a composite resin or something like that.
In other words, you take it up over the edge of the diamond. So
and then you use the acid that we do with bonding. If anybody doesn't know, the way we adhered bonding material or porcelain, we use a little mild acid that opens up the pores. Then we use a little bonding glue, and then we use the cement, and that's how we put things together. So that is exactly what we did. We tried it, and I look at his pictures today. They're still in his mouth, but he was smart enough because he gets brand deals, he models, and he didn't want, and he has a beautiful smile, one of the best smiles in hip hop. So he wasn't that so sore. We only did the side teeth. So when he smiles really big, you'll see over there. But yeah, his sister dropped a couple and he was like, find them diamonds. Okay.
Yeah. I couldn't. The only thing that I would be concerned about, or one of the things I'd be concerned about, is obviously drilling into a healthy tooth. How far down can you go before you go through the enamel into the dentin?
To the dentin. Yeah, most of the ones that he brought a couple big size ones that actually stick out more than go in. Because, I was saying we can't, we definitely don't want to go too deep anywhere near the nerve. So some of the diamonds that he brought couldn't be put in because he did bring just a couple, like the ones that were closer to the front that you might be able to, see a little bit more. He wanted those to bling. But, I was like, listen, we are doing this together. We're going to see how this works out.
That's scary.
Just a little bit. But at the end, there's a video that he posted where he shows his smile. At the end, after I was like, oh, that's my smile. But I was like, I'm not doing this ever again. This is not going to be a common procedure. Don't send none of your rapper friends talking about she's the girl that does the diamonds. No.
I think, listen, it's one thing to make something that's removable. You could just take it in, pop it out for shows and things like that. But you start going into body modifications like that. You start adding things to teeth, and at some point in time, you're going to get older, and it's going to be like, what the hell? It's like getting a tattoo.
Yeah, the thing with this procedure, if the diamonds come out, you can add some composite resin, bond it, and you're back to looking like you got a normal smile again. And we do all kinds of things to our bodies. Sometimes I don't. I'm like really conservative, but there are women who get the Brazilian butt lift just because they want a bigger butt. Nothing wrong with their butt. But I want a bigger butt. I want that Kim Kardashian butt, and dang it, I'm getting it.
I agree. Listen, listen, people can do what they want, but it's just a matter of when you do it, you just got to make sure you're so careful that you be absolutely sure that you want things. And if you get something, you're better off.
Yeah. The name of medicine is to do no harm. So as long as you're not doing harm, if you want to be a little adventurous, then, go ahead. It's your body. I try to do what I feel is on the right side, as I get crazy requests all the time that I say no to. So I try to err on the side of what's commonly done than what's not commonly done. Right. So it can take weeks to get a grill. So if we are saying, let's just go back to Kodak Black's son. If he's just wearing these grills, he's out with dad, his dad is, doing a concert, or they're going out to Disney World, and I want my son to wear this grill so that me and my son, we are iced out with our smiles. Are you okay with it? If the son is just putting it in for a few hours, they can take pictures, father-son, glowy smile. Are you okay with that? As long as the kid isn't wearing it all, every day. First of all, we were talking earlier, he better not take those darn things to school and show them off, because he's going to get robbed. These kids today will jack you for your teeth and you, no problem. Or the adults.
Let's put it this way. In my opinion, no, I would never, ever send a 7-year-old. I would never make a grill for a 7-year-old, because first of all, their teeth are probably, an average 7-year-old, and I had a case today. I had a call from a makeup artist today. They needed to have an Essex appliance made for a little kid who is going to be in this show, and she's got 2 teeth that are erupting. Her 8 and 9 are halfway down, and they're coming through. And the director says, "Oh no, we've got to have her with full teeth. The teeth are about that. They're about that much through. There's about that much space underneath them." And I said, "You know what? No,
can't do it.
This is outside my scope of practice. I'm not going to make any kind of appliance on this, because, quite frankly, A, I don't think it's going to work. And B, I don't think that this 8-year-old is going to be very comfortable wearing this piece, because we'd have to make pieces over the top of the teeth. Then we'd have to make an Essex appliance, fill the pieces in, and these teeth are going to be erupting on a regular basis." So for a 7-year-old who's probably maybe his lost teeth, maybe he's got teeth erupting.
It looked like to me that the 2 front teeth number 8 and 9, were permanent, and then the surrounding incisors, they look like baby teeth. And we know that the canines the pointy teeth, the canines will typically come out at around 11 or so. Is that so?
Around there.
10, 11, something like that.
But again, you've got a 7-year-old who's got erupting teeth. His teeth are consistently shifting as they're growing, as we both know. Putting them literally into metal crowns, because basically that's what a grill is. It's a full mouth of metal crowns. It could do irreparable harm to a 7-year-old. That grill is going to fit maybe for about
couple months,
6 weeks.
Yeah.
After that, those teeth are starting to move, and if you stop those teeth from moving,
you're
going to cause irreparable.
Yeah, that's right. You want to pay for some surgery bills or some orthodontic bills, because you're.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, go ahead. You're interrupting the eruption pattern, is what you're explaining, right?
Exactly. And quite frankly, a 7-year-old doesn't necessarily know that they have to be careful with a mouthful of metal.
Mm-hmm.
An adult, yeah, you do know. You as adults, we know that we cannot chew down with metal in our mouths, because we may break something. A 7-year-old thinks, "Oh, look at me. I've got this mouthful of metal teeth or gold teeth, and I can do all these fabulous things." And then they go and do something which could damage the lower teeth. So, no, I would not put anything in a kid's mouth other than maybe something on an acrylic piece, perhaps on a vacuum form, and go ahead and either paint the vacuum form or make a safety grill over the top of the vacuum form. Have a plastic insert inside it for safety.
Man, this is why we need to consult with experts. That one wasn't thought out very well. I guess, and the kid, I said in the video, the kid doesn't look extremely happy getting the grill. It's like, okay. But it's not like that's what the kid, it wasn't what the kid probably wanted for the birthday. The kid probably wanted an Xbox or a trip to Disney or something like that. Would have made the kid probably much, much more happier. Shout out to Monty Lands in the building. What's going on? So what do you think about when all of the permanent teeth have erupted? They're 13, 14, 15, they're in high school. How do you feel about that? When would you, if a parent said, hey, my kid wants a grill, the fashion, we're in Texas, we're in Florida, all the kids are getting grills. Is this safe at age 15, 16, 17? Are you with it?
Listen, it depends a lot on the parent. It depends a lot on how their teeth have erupted. Are the teeth straight? Are they in orthodontic treatment? Do they have a lot of undercuts? Are the teeth coming in sideways? Are the teeth coming in straight? There's just so many variables. And, are there gaps are there interproximal gaps between the teeth where you could end up getting something jammed in there and causing things to become into an undercut? These are things that, jewelers may not look for, but dental professionals such as yourself do look for things that you're going to see that are going to be a problem. Things that you can anticipate, that you can see that are going to cause harm down the line. So if I was not in the business and I was going to, my son or daughter said, I'm 15 and a half years old, I want a grill, I'm going to say, well, let's go along to the dentist and we'll see what the dentist has to say. And if the dentist say, okay, this is not a bad idea, I'm going to say, right, can you whip off a set of impressions, pour the models up, give them to me, I'll take them to a jeweler or to a manufacturer and have it made, and then I'm going to bring it back to you, the dentist, and have you look at it and put it back in. Because if you see something, you've got the tools, you've got the high speed, you've got things that you can adjust gold with. Other people don't necessarily have that. And if you get a grill sent by the mail and it's made by a jeweler from a kit, they send it to you, you pop it in. What happens if it gets stuck in an undercut? Ooh. You're trying to pull that out. Next thing you know, you've chipped a tooth or possibly fractured one off in half. You can't, there's so many variables and it's so dangerous.
The people are not thinking about this. And this is why it's so good that you're bringing out the things that I know a lot of people are not thinking. And are you going to sue the jeweler? Like, what are the ramifications if a grill doesn't fit? You spent $2,000, $3,000, Lord knows how much you spent. Is it refundable? Do they keep making it until they get it right? What is the protocol here? That is a good question.
That's a great question. And quite frankly, let's put it this way. Would you as a dentist trust a patient? Would you send a patient a tray, a bag of alginate, some instructions on how to take an impression, instructions on how to pour that impression, or even if you even send them some type of rubber base or polyvinyl impression material to put in that tray to take an impression and send it to you. You send it to your lab to fabricate some type of
Snap-on Smile. Isn't that how the Snap-on Smile works? Similar,
right? Very similar, but Snap-on Smile. Remember, that is soft nylon. That is soft. That's
metal is a different. Yeah.
I would never, ever trust a layman to go ahead and take an impression on themselves and send it to me because I can't control how that impression's being done. I can't control what materials they're using. I can't control anything of how they're doing it. Whereas if it goes to a dental professional, you can control it.
Yeah.
You have absolute control over that impression. You know the materials, you know the set time, You know how to put it in. You know how to take it out. You know how to send it to your lab, and your lab is going to provide you with a restoration or an appliance that's going to fit that model.
That's going to fit. And we're going to give you some kind of guarantee, or we're going to keep making it until it fits.
Absolutely. There's I'm just reading MSM
me so blessed. If there's a contract in place between the jeweler and the customer, I bet that there is. I'm going to guess that maybe there's no kind of agreement, warranty, money back guarantee. I bet there's no money back guarantee or warranty. That is And
the thing is, if you're going to send money to a jeweler and say, right, make me this grill, and he's going to send you a kit or one of these grill makers, they're going to send you a kit and they send it back. All that he can do is make it fit that model. But if that model is not an accurate representation of your mouth,
yes,
dead in the water.
You're starting off in the negative if the molding isn't good. But I would imagine if they got a molding that came in and the molding isn't that great, they can send them another kit or something. But gosh, I have dental assistants that I have hired that can't do a good molding. That has been the dental assistant for years. I'm like, get out the way. I literally had to do this a couple weeks ago. I'm like, get out the way. Let me, the doctor, do the molding because you ain't got it. Come on, man. And they've been trained. They've actually went to dental assistant school and still don't know how to do. And that always bothers me because one of the things is you got to know when you have a good molding and when you don't. You know, when you take a bad x-ray, be like, I took a bad x-ray. I need to retake this. It's not accurate. It's not good. And that's part of being a professional. But I imagine that all goes out the window when there's easy money. I mean, you're getting a molding sent to you and all you got to do is come up with a design and whip it out and send it back.
Exactly. So I would definitely agree with you. I don't think there's any kind of guarantee or any kind of warranty on any of this stuff. So I would encourage anybody out there, let the buyer beware.
Buyer beware. You know what? We can just close out with those parting words. The name of the game here in this podcast is buyer beware. When it comes to getting a grill for your 7-year-old, your teenager, or even adults, we just want to make sure that you're making a wise decision. So thank you, Teeth by Archer, for being my guest today. You were amazing, and I look forward to having you back again. So listen, guys, in closing, I just want to say, we've concluded in this episode that wearing a grill is not deemed harmful to your teeth as long as you're putting them and wearing them on healthy teeth. If you're going to do this, hey, tap in with your dentist and get their opinion. Make sure your teeth are healthy, your gums are healthy before you put this appliance over it. And try to wear this for fashion purposes, not for everyday use and chewing and stuff like that. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in for the Let's Talk Smiles podcast. I'll see you again the next episode and have a great day.
Thanks for listening to the Let's Talk Smiles podcast with Dr. Catrise Austin. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss future episodes, and don't forget to leave an awesome review. This podcast is intended to be informational only. It is not a dental consultation, and this is not personalized dental advice. For medical advice, please consult your dentist.